or because a lot of people are wondering what's going to happen. So the first thing that's going to happen is that Germany's selling a bunch of Bitcoin that they basically confiscated from some dudes that were running a streaming site in Germany. Like they were running a movie streaming site for whatever how long, and they gained a lot of money running that. And they had billions in Bitcoin, and the German government is at the moment selling that. Otherwise, there is only positivity right now in crypto. This is like the only negative so far. So what's gonna happen is that once that kind of is done, the selling is done, we are going to see most probable crypto bull run in the rest of 2024. And the reason is because the narrative worldwide is changing, and there's less and less people in Bitcoin that are, or in the world in general, also in politics, that are against Bitcoin. So there's less and less people against Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is kind of on its own kind of missionary mission to bring everyone on board who hasn't understood it yet. So as it keeps expanding in popularity, which I think this year will really explode a lot. I think a lot of new people are being introduced to crypto, which before haven't. So I think we'll see an explosion this year. Take for example only the what is it called? The hamster combat on Telegram, which has 300 million users. So basically, you'll see a lot of crypto growth by a lot of users, and I think it's becoming more and clearer to a lot of people that haven't been in contact with it before, that crypto is going to become, the way to transact worldwide. And so that's a guaranteed. So we'll just have this negative thing of, German government selling the crypto, especially Bitcoin, that it will be soon done, and then we'll see prices starting to go up again. The second thing is Solana is dropping a lot of updates this year. From Fire Dancer to bunch of other compression, a lot of other things, from reduction of price, even Cold Wallet with Kin, they're working basically on using some sort of let's call it compression, or reducing the transaction cost and transaction account creation. So we'll see that across all Solana projects, not just Cold Wallet. So once the Bitcoin market starts to recover, we'll see an explosion in Solana price as well. I think we'll see this year. Of course, we are already in July, but I think we'll still see a 3x, 4x on Solana this year, because the marketing push hasn't even started yet for Solana, with these new things coming out. So for Cold Wallet is something else, because Cold Wallet with Kin, they need to launch VM, and that's going to take a long time probably. I was asked in a commentary, do you expect more Kin to be burned? Yeah, sure, because there's still, a bunch of Sol left. I think it's like 400, $500,000 in Sol left, for which they can buy Kin. And I guess Ted had a little bit of change of heart, because he decided to do these buybacks in regular intervals, strategic intervals, rather than trying to do them all at once in 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So he said he wanted to hold it a maximum of 8 weeks, but I guess he changed his opinion a little bit on that, which was my strategy, because I said, if Solana triples, quadruples, quintuples until the end of the year, then you have much, much more money left. And I think looking at what has happened, in the last weeks, I think I was right. I think we shouldn't have the OTC is kind of fine, but I would have just ignored it and just, went right away with the strategy of buying back in kind of like these long intervals and maybe even wait a year, and then just and I think there is a lot of wishful thinking in kin. I think there's a lot of wishful thinking that prices will go up right now. They won't. There's absolutely zero reason for the price to go up right now, and no big buyers are coming in. So, and the major reason is because code cannot go viral until the VM is finished, and that will take months. So you have to focus on other things in your life and just let it run. Now, I always said that kin is high risk, so it's still high risk. So if you have, let's say, 100% portfolio, I don't think you should have more than 10 or 20% in kin. It's just, prudent investing, basically, or prudent, not having all eggs in one basket. And crypto as a whole is going to be the only way to transact in the future. So when crypto, you're seeing this massive wealth transformation transition from basically fiat money to crypto money. It makes no sense to be only within one crypto. It's like saying in the future, let's just let's just say in the future everything is going to be AI. So you have like 10 companies that are number 1 in AI. You would be stupid to just pick one AI company when all 10 are going to do 10x in the next years. So you have to really distribute, your portfolio. It doesn't make any sense. So um do not expect anything from Kin right now. And the other thing is, I've told this again. I said, there was this meeting between Josh and Kinships and me, and in a group, in a private group, and we said they should do a giveaway. So now they did a giveaway, but it falls extremely short of what we were actually talking about. And I don't know if they're like stupid. I don't know what they're like. Maybe they're just stupid. I don't know. Like I told them, do a giveaway where everyone who joins in the giveaway gets a cash link. And what do? They give away $5 in the first cash link, and then more cash links to, without saying how much even, to the next 20 people that comment. And of course, after 20 comments, people start to stop to comment because they're not gonna get more. I don't understand where, like, I have sometimes I have a feeling I'm speaking against the wall, or are these people stupid, or I don't know what. So that's one of the reasons that I decided, I don't want to talk to these people anymore, because it's just wasted time. Like, it's how stupid can you be? It's like the idea is that you get as many people, even if it's hundreds or thousands, that you get people to comment, get the channel boosted in engagement, and then get 500, I don't know, cash links out to people, even if it's manual work. Get it out to people and have everybody use cash links, like have the experience of a cash link. No, we're just doing the first 21. It's completely stupid. Anyway, it's not really that important. I mean, it is important, but if they are not doing it, it's not important, of course. Because if you're not doing it, then it has no importance. It only has importance if it's really done. So I think that what we're gonna see is a massive, massive, massive push into crypto, um, by the whole of society, by the whole world, and I think it's literally starting this year. And the next year, it's going to really explode a lot. Um, so yeah, there's going to be more burn because Ted is going to buy a little bit more kin back on the open market, and he's going to burn that then for that money. And I think, if I believe, there was somewhere between 300 and 400 and 500,000 left. But if you're waiting a little bit, it will probably be at least double worth. Because Solana will go up. So and they're holding it in Solana as far as I know. Um, So yeah, that's the answer to that one question, and wish you good luck. And that's an update on my opinion, how you should deal with this. And is it a time to, fold on kin? Is it a full time to fold on code? I would give them more time. I honestly I would give them until they launch the VM and see what happens from there, because there's a lot of applications that will be unlocked with the VM. There's a lot of applications which will be unlocked using the VM, and that will allow for things to be done in crypto which haven't been done before. And since it's a super new market and it literally targets billions of non-crypto users, it's gonna be interesting. And I gave Ted a little bit more feedback because I really recognize that a lot of people upload their access keys, their seed words, and they think that's actually like a tipping card. So I gave a mock-up and some feedback to Ted, that they should update, and they shouldn't call it access key. They should call it recovery, account recovery, and they should get put in like a stop sign or something and make it very clear for people that it's not the tipping card, because otherwise they think that the actual recovery key is a tipping card, and they post the seed words online, they post, the access key online, and other people can basically steal their account that way. So a lot of normies, really noobs, normal people, they don't understand crypto at all. And when you say access key, they think it's actually a tipping card. So they give out their secret words to other people because they think that's the way other people can tip them. So, just to understand, like, I don't even want to say stupidity, because when people are super new to crypto, they just might not know this kind of stuff. So, so that's why I gave the tip to not call it access key, call it account recovery, and change a little bit that page. Maybe even make the card red, whereas the actual tipping card that's gonna come soon, is gonna be black and all of that stuff. So a little bit like visual difference, wording difference, symbols a little bit different, etc. So let's see if they do that. But it's a huge problem because since the launch of code, I think I've seen at least 10, 15 people that have been doing this. If not more. I never counted, but I saw a lot of people trying to do this stuff. So there's still gonna be need to be a simplification of that. So uh yeah, and I'm always right about these things. So about, predictions on the market. So we'll see what happens. And I think the idea that we are now entering a beer market again, I think is extremely unlikely because large players are actually loading up. So I think at if we have, say, Bitcoin at $60,000, I don't know where it's at right now, but if it were to fall at to 30,000, 40,000, I think a lot of people would pick up a lot of Bitcoin, especially big, 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 big buyers. So I don't see a full beer market coming up. It's not it's not what's going to happen in 2024. Might go sideways, um, but I don't see more than that.